Ni gani imekushika umeelewa hapo? Ampas.
I thought it was impasse. But Kizungu ni ngumu.
Kizungu ni ngumu.
Ilikuja na hawa.
Peggy, did you hear the lesson tonight?
Pardon?
The lesson tonight, the English lesson tonight.
I liked hearing you speaking in English.
You like it?
Yes.
I love it too. All right, guys, let me introduce my guest tonight from Little People Africa Foundation. And let me start here with Joachim Katwos. He's a truck driver, but also huge following on social media.
Yes.
I don't know how you did that, but you're funny.
Yeah. I try to be funny.
You try to be funny.
Yes.
So he's also a content creator, and he does a lot of nice videos about his work and everything. Then we have Peggy O'Neill. Great to see you. Welcome.
Nice to see you, baby.
And she's a motivational speaker. Actually, I was watching your videos today, and man, I was like feeling like, yeah, you're talking about gratitude and living in joy. And where do you get that vum for life and everything?
Where?
Yeah.
Deep inside.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and then just making good choices, healthy choices with my life and my lifestyle, hanging around with people who love me, and giving service.
I love that. You know which one has touched me the most? Hanging out with people who love you, choosing to people who love you.
Yes.
I love that. All right, and last but not least, we have Ruth Wendy. Now, Ruth, she does so many things. She's a Paralympian. She's a model. She's actually a presenter. Actually, I don't know why sikukuita pale tusome news pamoja.
Tungesoma pamoja next time.
Tungesoma pamoja. Basi utatumalizia show.
Oh.
Good.
Guys, feel so welcome, welcome to come on the show tonight.
Thank you so much.
And maybe let me start with you, Katosis. How is it coming back home? I know you've been working there.
Yes.
First, you can actually tell the audience what you actually do.
Yeah. My name is Joachim Mwangi Katwoses. They see me on the social media a lot. I post a lot. I'm a content creator.
Yes.
But professionally, I'm a truck driver in the United States of America.
Right.
I've been doing that for 3 years now. I cruise everywhere from New York to Boston, Massachusetts, from the north in Idaho, all the way to Florida, Miami.
What?
There is nowhere I haven't gone.
Yeah, I saw the videos, and I think we have one that's going to play. But honestly, that's huge truck.
Yes.
So huge.
It's big.
How big is that?
It's 70 feet long, 18-wheeler. Right now I'm driving a Kenworth.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, a very beautiful white truck. I call it the Beast.
Oh, you call it the Beast?
Yeah, Munyama huyo.
Munyama huyo.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
So how long have you been doing it, and is that the reason why you went to the States to
No.
Kenya?
I've been doing it for 4 years. That's not the reason I went there. I never knew when I was leaving Kenya I didn't know how to drive, even a car.
No way.
No.
I taught him to drive.
You taught him to drive?
I remember I went to visit her in her house.
Oh, so you guys were friends before?
No, we met in a Little People's Conference in Denver. We went with
a
Ruth.
national American conference.
Yes, and we went with Ruth in Denver, Colorado. And we met Peggy there because it was a conference for little people.
Right.
Anyway, that is a story for another day. She was the one who taught me how to drive her car. And then when I left and I went to another state, then I now learned how to drive. I drove for Uber and food delivery for like 3 years.
Hiyo ni hustle sasa.
Lakini nilianza kama dishwasher.
No way.
Yes, in a restaurant.
Stories za Wakenya huko. Ulianza kama dishwasher?
Yes. And then I moved from a dishwasher so I saw people coming for food and I asked them, what are you doing? They said it's a living. They earn a living through food delivery. And I did that because I was learning how to drive. Then later I saw big trucks and I was like, okay, because now I know how to drive this small car, I can go and drive that bigger one.
I love that.
The big beast.
The beast.
Yeah.
So from driving, learning to drive Peggy's car,
to
going to food delivery, and now saying, you know what, I actually want that big one.
The big one.
So let me ask you, the trucks, do they have special, like, you know, what do you call it? Maybe
special accommodation?
Yeah.
Yes. So for my truck, I use special pedals extension, like any other little person in America.
Okay.
I found they drive their cars. Nobody, you don't have to ask anybody to give you a ride. Because a car in America is like a phone. You really have to have a car.
Yes.
Because you either have a car or you use a bus which comes after 45 minutes.
Right, right.
So if you miss one,
Yeah, there's a
you
problem.
are late for your appointment. Or you use Uber, which is expensive.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so that's
So, all right, so they have the special accommodation for
yeah,
it.
yeah, you have
All
to
right.
drive. So I found them, they have pedals extension.
Okay.
That's how
All
they
right,
drive.
all right. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah.
Peggy, let me come to you. First of all, is this your first time in Kenya?
It is not.
Uh-huh.
I was fortunate to come in 1973.
Wait a minute. That's the last time you're in Kenya?
Yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
came when I graduated from high school, and I went on a 6-week photo safari in Kenya and Tanzania with a college group.
Oh, really?
Yes.
1973.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I know women are not supposed to be asked their age, so we will not go. No, you look.
You have to do the math yourself.
I'll do them. Okay, guys, who are at home? 73, she was finishing high school, right?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, so 1973, what have you seen that has changed so much here in Kenya? Or can you even remember?
So many people.
Oh, we've become many.
Very many people, and also it's much more little people friendly.
Oh, yeah?
When I came last time, it was very hard with the staring and the pointing and the laughing and all of that. I've experienced none of that. Although this time I'm with a celebrity.
Oh, yeah.
So
Kairos is
everywhere I go, everybody wants to shake his hand
Yes.
and take the picture and do all that. So I'm sort of a little bit protected,
Okay.
a protected bubble with my other little people friends.
All right.
So that's been nice. And so, you know, I'm not alone in a group of all average-sized people. But last time when I came, it was quite difficult.
It was difficult.
But it was difficult in the U.S. then, too. So things have changed over the last, how many ever years that is? A lot.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot.
50 years almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's good to hear that things have changed for the better, honestly. Ruth, I
Yes.
know this is not the first time that we're having a conversation,
Yes.
but isn't it encouraging to hear like Peggy saying, oh my gosh, things have actually changed. People are more, you know, like sensitive, people are more helpful.
Yes, it is, and I'm happy that she has seen that difference. It's a milestone because way back people could do a lot of stereotype, discrimination, and so forth for persons of short stature. But nowadays, because of the awareness that we have done, at least things are changing. Of course, it can't change randomly.
Yes.
But with phases and step by step, it's something that we are doing.
I like that.
Yeah.
For you personally, Winnie, what can you say that Kitambo you used to experience and now things are better for you personally?
Kitambo, I used to experience a lot of mocking,
Okay.
and that staring, and of course people confusing you with a little child. Like,
Oh, really?
you're a kid, and you know, even for myself, I could confuse, like, why is it that I'm not growing tall like my age mates? Why is
Yeah.
it that I'm different? Of course, asking myself a lot of questions beyond explanation, but you know, with that family support and at times church support, and also to some extent community support. Yeah, so that really encouraged me. And then after that, when I grew up now, I could be able to understand that I cannot be grow to an height of an average person, and that is it, and it cannot change, but you have to move on with life.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that. That sounds like so strong. Let me ask you, Joachim, for you, have you ever, first of all, how has it been for you, just generally speaking? You're a celeb now.
Yeah.
But of course, like Ruth is saying, kuna ile time vitu hazikwanga sawa, things were a bit hard, the mocking, the staring, and all those things.
Yes. So it's people who remind us we are short.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, like us, we are like you.
Yeah.
It's like now somebody comes and starts telling you, oh, you're beautiful, you're this, you're this, you're this. You know you're that way.
Yes.
But people keeps reminding you by actions.
But for you guys, it's not something you even think about.
It's not something we think about.
Yeah.
You just think about when you see them taking pictures behind your back, or mocking you, staring at you. Then you remember, oh yeah, I'm short.
Oh, okay.
But it's been it's a long journey. People have to, we used to fear walking in public. We used to just stay in home. We don't want anything. But right now, it's a long journey. We've been doing awareness everywhere. I use my platform to create awareness. Every time I post a picture with a message, of course people will bully you. Cyberbullying is a lot.
Yeah.
But you will change life for a few people. They will learn, oh, this is how these people are. This is how you should treat them. And it's not even hard. It's just like the way you treat your brother and your sister.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
it.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Treat me as a human being, as an adult. Don't treat me like I came from Mars. You've never seen
Yeah.
a short person.
Yeah, yeah.
Just treat me as your brother. I'm only short.
Yeah, it's
But
only short.
the things I do, they are things that any other tall man cannot even do.
Yeah, exactly.
But we are all human beings.
Yes, absolutely.
And this world was created for average height people. That's why my legs are hanging and yours is not.
Well, I know.
Right?
Now we are learning. We are
Yes.
learning. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's try to have a little bit of some accommodation for everybody, and we'll be okay. So if you're building this building here, at least have a ramp.
Okay.
Because not every person who has a wheelchair will come here, but also us who are short, we can't be able to hop up on some very
Right.
steep stairs.
Yeah.
Some have back problems
The light switches.
and the
The
light.
light switches.
Yes.
Yes,
Very
put it down.
Yeah.
Mahali wewe utainama sana, but na mimi sita have kuruka.
Oh my
You know,
goodness, yeah.
it's common sense. Some
Yes.
things are common sense.
Yes, yes.
But
It's,
we are taking steps.
Okay.
We are taking steps.
my gosh, Peggy, just listening to Joachim talking about it, like, I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, the light switches, like, a lot of the things that maybe they're just normal, but they're not
Yes.
considerate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just went to a pub. My photo was trending 2 days ago. I don't know if you saw it. I
Or
went.
with the Maasais?
No, I went to a restaurant, not even a club, a restaurant. And I went to the bathroom, and
That was
the
you.
rhino was here on my chest.
First of all, who took that picture? Did you ask
One
for
of my
it to be
friends,
taken?
I told him to take me a photo.
So you allowed the picture to be taken?
It was another little person. We were two, and we asked ourselves, "No, what do we do now?"
Oh yeah, because the basin,
Yeah.
the urinal basin was too high.
Yeah. So some things are common sense. That's a restaurant where children come with their parents. So you have to lift up your kid to
Yeah.
relieve
Yeah.
himself. So
All right, so it sounds like we still have a long way to go.
we
Yeah,
have a long
way
way.
to
But there are some steps.
Yeah.
At least sometimes you go and you see somebody staring, and somebody from nowhere comes and tells them, "Hey, that is wrong. That's an adult."
Yeah, absolutely. Peggy, let me come to you. Like, for now, you are grown. Now you're confident. You're even doing motivational videos, inspiring so many people across the world. Like, but I'm sure it didn't start there. At what point did you feel, okay, you know what, this is who I am, and I'll accept myself for who I am, and you started gaining that confidence and the morale to go out there and inspire people? At what point did you decide, you know what, I'm going to rise above this?
There were many things. When I was young, I was a figure skater, an ice skater.
Oh, really? Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, and they didn't have any sports. I competed against average sized kids, and that was one time in my life when I said, I can do this. I maybe can't run as fast, swim as fast, ride a horse, but I can figure skate. So that was one great thing in my life.
Yeah.
And then just going with my strengths. But I remember a very specific time in my life that something shifted for me, and I'd like to share that story very briefly. So I was with a spiritual teacher therapist, and he said to me, Peggy, it seems like you have some kind of fantasy that you're going to wake up one day and be average size and all your problems will be gone. And I was mystified, like shocked, ashamed, all of that at once, right?
Was it the truth?
It was the truth, but a truth I hadn't admitted to myself. So he said to me, don't you think your batting average would be better if you looked at what you can change instead of what you cannot change? So I admitted to myself I cannot change my height, like Ruth was just saying. But there are many other things that I can change. I can change my attitude. I can look at my challenge as a gift and see how is it helping me become a bigger, better person. I can look at my identity. What am I identifying with? Am I good enough? Am I not good enough? Am I beautiful? Am I valuable?
Right.
Or am I the way that people that are impressing in my consciousness that I'm not enough?
Yeah.
So I made very specific choices to change those things. And as I changed those things, especially with identifying with my divine source, then everything started to shift.
Lovely, I get that. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Winnie, for you, is it the same thing? I know you're also an inclusion advocate. How do you start to make children, you know, like people who have not yet gotten to the level you guys have gotten of like, you know what, I'm great, I'm good, you know? Yeah. And not letting society's, you know, thoughts and, you know, comments and all these things affect them. How do you handle children who, you know, are little people?
It's a personal experience, and also it's something that is within us as persons of short stature. First, you must have that self-confidence within you, so that you may express it now to the world or to the community, so that also other people in the community will be able to accept you. Yeah. But you know, when it comes to children, children are not aware about our condition. They don't know us. Of course, a child who is walking around with a mom or with a guardian will be able to ask, Mom, huyu ni nani, mbona ako hivi? Exactly. And to some extent, the parents or the guardian, what they answer back, because you can be able to hear or sense. I think our senses are too high, because you can be able to sense or hear what the child is asking or telling or sharing with the mother. So the child is like, Mom, mbona huyu akakuwa hivi? Usimwangalie utakuwa hivyo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Yes. Instead of the parent now educating the child that it's a condition that he or she has, and she's okay. And you just
when you hear something like that, does it hurt you? How do you feel about that? Do you even approach the parent to say like, no, you know, you need to maybe educate your son or daughter better?
You know, to some extent, when the child asks the parent and the parent gives back the answer to the child, by that time they are like 3 meters or 4 meters away. So huwezi kimbiza. But of course, doing through our social media and those through the media, and thank you of course for this opportunity and so forth, we are able now to educate them and create that awareness. But of course, that the sense of what the child is asking and what the guardian or the parent is trying, of course it's not good and it's not better, because even the child, when they are playing, like they are playing football or soccer or something, and then the child asked by another child like, why is, you know, they point at us, why is she like this? You know, my mom told me that I should not ask or gesture on her because I'll be like her.
You'll end up like that.
Yes, because we are not human, but the human aspect comes first, because we are humans. That's because our condition makes us to be who we are, but we live with it.
I like that. So first of all, it's actually for everybody to just be, you know, enlightened and know what to say to children.
Can I answer the question?
Sure.
Because I found something that really, really helped. For a long time, I struggled. For many years, I struggled with it. And then one time, I was in an elevator, and 3 young children walked in with a dad. And I was like a deer in headlights. And I was like, oh, this is going to be awful. And all of a sudden, I went into my heart, and I looked at the kids, and I was like, have you ever met a little person before? And in unison, they all shook their head, no. And I said, well, guess what? Today is your lucky day.
It's your lucky day.
Yeah, so now I say just when the kids are staring, I'm like, today is your lucky day. You're meeting a little person. Do you know how special that is?
Oh, cool. I like that.
Yes.
And what was the reaction?
Flip it around. Flip it around.
Yeah. And I'm sure from that you really changed their mindset.
Yes.
You know, I like that.
Yes.
Coming to you, Katwosis, what are the things that, the ill perceptions that people have about little people?
So many misconceptions.
Like what?
Like if you're born as a little person in a family, it's a bad omen.
It's a curse.
You're gonna bring a bad luck in the family.
Yeah.
You know, some says, you know, there are positive misconceptions and negative misconceptions.
Yeah, let's hear all of them. Let's hear the positive and the negative.
So maybe they say the mother did something when she was pregnant. You know, but nothing happened. It's a medical condition.
Right.
You know, some says the men who are short, they have, I don't want to say that. But
they're short everywhere.
Positive. It might be true, you never know. But there are those things they say. Some are not true, some are true. They might even say little people, like in America a long time before, they used to have like a, what was that game for dwarf tossing? It was called dwarf tossing.
Oh, really?
Like,
They
yes. There was a
toss-
game for just tall people. Now,
For entertainment.
yeah, the ball was the little person, you know.
Yeah.
They were dwarf tossing.
Tell me it was banned.
It was banned.
It's
Okay.
banned now.
It was banned.
It was banned, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was banned.
People really used to indulge as entertainment, like tossing
Yeah,
little
dwarf
people.
tossing. Yeah, it was very bad for us.
Yeah.
And those people who used to be tossed, it really affected them. I remember even in Kenya when I was in high school, there was a time during break time I never stepped my feet down. Like I was being tossed from one boy to another, from one boy to another.
Oh, no.
Them they're having fun, but I wasn't comfortable.
Right.
But I don't have anything.
And
I
at that
can't do
moment,
anything.
you did not know how to speak up for yourself?
No, my self-esteem was still low. I was young, I was a teenager, so I couldn't do anything. But you have to look for ways to survive, for protection, you know, so you have to make sure it will cost you more.
Yeah.
Like you have to make them friendly, you have to bring them like fruits. That's how I used to
Really?
survive, yeah.
Like it's like a bribe for
You
them
bring
to
them
treat you.
sugar cane, so that they can, you know,
Treat you better.
you can fit in that group of tall people.
No way.
Yeah,
Like, like bribing them for you to be able to fit in
Yes,
with them.
yes.
Oh my
yes.
goodness.
Otherwise, they'll be tossing you everywhere.
Everywhere. Ruth, I hope you've never gone through any kind of tossing.
Yeah, almost similar to that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, when did that happen?
I think it cuts across all persons of short stature, only true people. The same when I was in high school, and then even after, to some extent in college and so forth. Yes, but for me, I wasn't like toast.
Yeah.
It was just kind of a stereotype.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Do you feel, Peggy, that maybe also people look at it and feel like they can't give you maybe opportunities, employment
I
opportunities?
was just going to talk about that.
Yes.
Yes, I think one of the biggest stereotypes is that little people can't do what average sized people do. And in some ways, little people, not some ways, I find little people to be very intelligent. I find them to be very well spoken. I find them to be very confident and to have not only a big skill, a lot of skill in dealing with all of the challenges, but also to overcome the challenges. They've had to develop certain inner qualities like confidence, like inner strength, like compassion for themselves and others. They have these qualities that other people maybe haven't had to develop.
Yes. Absolutely. Now, we're about to start winding up, but I want us to talk about the event you guys have tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes.
I know World Dwarfism Day was 25th of October.
Yes.
But you guys were not able to do it, so it's tomorrow.
Yes.
So talk to us about what's going to be happening. Is everybody invited?
So October is World Dwarfism Awareness Month. It is celebrated by all little people in the whole world.
Okay.
And 25th of October is usually the Dwarfism Awareness Day.
Right.
So in Kenya, we never celebrated our day because we were on mourning, the national mourning of the late Prime Minister.
Yes, absolutely.
Raila Amolo Odinga.
Yeah.
And may his soul rest in peace. So we had to postpone our event to November 15th, tomorrow.
Okay.
It's not open to public, unfortunately.
Okay.
Because everybody will flock
You want
there.
to come, yeah.
And our little people, they are not, you know, it's not open to public. So what we will do, we will have a walk in the city
Okay.
to create awareness. So that one members of public is allowed to stop there on the roads and watch us.
Yes.
As we walk, we're going to have some pamphlets and tell them about our conditions
Okay.
and much about our organization. And then we will go to Hilton Hotel. We will be having some activities. We'll be having fun games,
Okay.
team building games. We're going to have a few speeches. Peggy is going to teach them bingo.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever heard of
No.
bingo. It's a very interesting game.
Is it a game?
Yeah,
I wish you had
it's a
time to
game.
learn
You
it.
know,
It's a game.
it's played in America. It's a very popular game.
Very popular with the little people.
Yes.
Oh, with the little
Yes,
people.
Yes, but
Teach
I'll also be giving motivational speech.
Yeah,
Okay,
she'll
all
also
right.
do a motivational speak.
Okay, okay.
We'll have other invited guests. I don't want to mention them because they might not show up.
What? That's not a good thing. Please show up if you're supposed to.
If I can mention it, they don't show up.
Itakuwa
And I give
mbaya.
them credit. So, but you know, we have a few people who,
Yeah.
even in the government, will come tomorrow.
All right.
That's it. We'll be streaming it live on my page, and the media will be there, like TV47.
Yeah,
I'm sure you'll be there to cover
I
us.
love that. Yeah, we'll make sure it's on the news.
Yes. We have a lot of dances, a lot of entertainment.
Yeah. At least you see us, we have
will be
ramps.
fun.
Mbona sisi tuko na ramps?
Mko sawa.
Sisi tuko
So
sawa.
far mko sawa, ni stool tu mlininyima ya kanyaga hapo.
Still, next time tukifanya hii sasa tuko na sasa hata viti zingine.
Yeah, but it will be fun.
Okay.
Our people don't meet, regularly.
Okay.
So like they met last year in October. So it's been a whole year.
All right.
So that excitement, some even cry, they don't want to go back home.
Oh, really?
Because you've been with people who look like you.
Yeah.
You share your story.
Eye to eye,
Right.
dance,
What you've been
eye to
doing
eye,
for
Eye
talk
to
eye to
eye.
eye.
You
Yes.
can see them eye to eye. My goodness.
Yeah,
The things that we don't think about.
You're short, but you see somebody else who is shorter than you.
Yeah. So you guys are, so you like that you're the same level.
Yes. It's always fun.
All right.
So, yeah.
Okay, there's one other thing
Yeah.
that we'll be doing there is announcing that we're going to be bringing some medical doctors.
Okay.
So Jakim has evolved Short Stature Society of Kenya into the Little People Africa Foundation. So we're now collecting donations and all of that, and through the website lpafrica.org.
Okay.
lpafrica.org. And we will be bringing at least a half a dozen, hopefully half a dozen doctors here to
Oh, wow.
meet with the little people, because many little people need surgeries.
Okay.
Little pituitary dwarves like Jakim, their situation can be reconciled with a pituitary secretion.
Okay, all
So we're going to be announcing that we're having the medical camp. So you might see us again in a couple months.
All right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank
And
you so
before
much.
I
We
forget-
should stand up as we wind up, because I also want you guys to give a word of advice and parting shot. Yeah.
Before we forget, other than Peggy, who is our friend of our organization, we have visitors from Uganda, who are little people, and from Rwanda. So we will be a bigger group
Okay.
from diaspora.
All right.
That's very good.
Fantastic.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right. When you talk to us about, just somebody who's watching and they've always had issues to do with their self-esteem, confidence, how can they come up and be like you, like something, confident, not really caring about who's daring, who's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about self-acceptance.
There's a camera. Talk to them.
So it's all about self-acceptance, and when you bring it out, the other people in the community will be able to accept you. And if you are a parent and you have a child who is differently able, you should not be able to hide the child. Just reach out to any disability organization or reach out to us and be able to support you, because I think every human needs apart from spiritual, we need also psychological and social support for us to be able to live together like a family.
Good, I love that. Jitayarishe na tumalizie show. All right, Peggy, something else for people who are watching?
Anything else in the whole wide world?
Yeah, just any message that you'd want
My
to just...
goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say to adapt a mindset of celebrating differences. So we celebrate differences in nature. We see all the flowers and the trees turning color, and to adapt that same open-heartedness and sense of awe and celebration when you see someone who is different, and to extend to them acceptance and respect, and if you can, open your heart and even love them.
I love that. Yeah, open your heart. I love that.
Yeah.
Katrosis, ongea na watu wako.
Mimi naweza waambia, let's continue this conversation. Let's continue informing other people. Let's be ambassadors, goodwill ambassadors of little people.
Yeah.
You don't have to be short, you can be short at heart and be an ambassador.
Absolutely.
And I will tell them, don't look down a person unless you're admiring their shoes, right?
I like that.
Yeah, so atupatane kwa mtandao,
lazima.
Tatuosis, tracking everywhere.
Hiyo track yako, by the way, inakuanga na nini? Ni manual ama ni automatic?
No, ni automatic.
Okay.
Automatic. They can follow our social medias.
Yes.
Our website, like Peggy said, is lpafrica.org. Our email is
lpafrica.org or Ruth or Jackie.
Okay.
They can reach out to us if they have questions.
Yes, we love to hear from you.
If they have they want any information, we'll be there to give it out.
I like
or they want to support.
Yeah.
Like we have a fund drive of our step stools, which is a very important
The step stools is like when you come now.
Yeah, they are foldable step stools
Okay.
that we.
Well, you need them in the kitchen, you need them in the bathroom,
Yeah.
you need them to do the light switch, lots
All
of things.
right,
Yeah.
the step
Yeah.
stools.
Yeah.
So one is how much?
like $20.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So si expensive. Hiyo watu wanaweza toa, wanaweza.
Hiyo unatoa ama uko diaspora unakuja home, kuja na 5.
Yes,
Like
those
a roof.
step stools.
Yeah,
I like
they're
that.
very, you know, they're not heavy, they are very light.
And they
Okay.
collapse.
And they
they
collapse.
collapse.
All right, guys, thank you so much for coming. All right, because now we have a presenter in the house. Take it away. Finish for us the show. Finish for us the show. Oh my goodness. There you go. There's a camera.
Thank you so much, our viewers, for being with us in our show, and we hope that we continue watching and doing these conversations together. Until next time, we have been your host, Little People for Africa Foundation, and of course, Betty. Stay tuned at TV47 in all our social media. And thank you so much. Have a lovely evening.
Hey! Thank you